Welcome to this partner showcase video. My name is Guy Bartram. I'm the Director of Product Marketing at Broadcom for our cloud providers. And today I'm joined by Alex from SHE. Welcome, Alex. Thank you very much for coming on.
Hello, Guy. Thank you very much for the invitation. I'm very pleasant that I could be here. My name is Alex Fischer. I'm an executive office at SHE and responsible for architecture and innovation. SHE is a small-medium service provider in Germany, located in Ludwigshafen. We are specialized for customers in regulated market. So we have a long experience in the finance branch, chemistry, healthcare. So all the markets which underlie regulation is our profession. We have normal infrastructure as a service offers. We do the whole operating models. We do development. We have a subsidiary in Cluj, Romania, with nearshoring resources. So also development is possible in our house. And we founded, I think, 1987.
Wow.
Really long time on the market. Our founder was more or less fed up from studying and wanted to earn money, and so we founded SHE. Originally as a software development company, and over the time we moved in the service provider and operating business. We were one of the first VCPP partners of Broadcom, or former VMware in Germany, and we stayed with VMware with Broadcom also during the acquisition. We get in the premier tier of your program, so the second highest level you could reach, and so we're providing services. We are now focusing on AI. It's in hyperscale, and we have our first project in there, and also going in with containerization, development of containerization, also in chemistry industry with some big customers having the solutions in our data center.
Okay.
Also critical infrastructure. Yeah, that's SHE.
Wow, that's a lot. And that's quite unusual because most providers are at the infrastructure level and kind of building services on top. You've come from almost the other angle where infrastructure has been necessary, but you're kind of focusing on the applications, the use cases, that type of thing. That's really quite unusual for a service provider and nice to hear.
Yeah, that's one of our big points in the market and with other service providers, because we could deliver the whole supply chain. So we could do the design of a new environment, we could do app development, we could change apps where the development is no longer possible, and we also could implement infrastructure, and we could also operate it. So the second day or the day after the implementation, we could also bring the services to the customer. And that's really unique in the market. We have several customers who ask, could you also do operating? And we say, yes, it's one of our profession. And they're really surprised that we could supply the whole chain and do it from the beginning to the end. And I find that's the best project if you could really start at the beginning, working with the customers, doing the design, doing the development, then doing the implementation, and see the result at the end, and also see the operating. So if we are not doing a good job at the first parts of the chain, we have to do it in the last part, because we also do the last part. So
there's no getting away with it.
It's no getting away. And so our customers are very satisfied with us. We have some big customers in the finance branch. We have big customers in chemistry branch, healthcare branch, and they are all satisfied with our services. So it's really nice to see. We are not the biggest one. We are no green giant, which is next to us, but so we have the possibility to design individual solutions for our customers.
I was going to say, it must be fairly customized, a lot of the stuff you're doing, requiring diverse skill sets, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's a big point in the market, but also a big problem in the employee finding, because we need specialists. We do not need the the guy out there. We need a really specialist in several topics, for example, Oracle databases or Postgres databases, in combined with the apps we had with the app development. So there's much communication between our app development, the infrastructure, but we also understand very fast the need of the customer because we have the whole supply chain in our own business. We have to show development infrastructure for our own developers. So we know the needs of the developers. So, for example, we designed a VDI environment for a big finance customer for their developers. And so it was quite easy because we know the needs of the developers and you're talking on another level then. And you find a quicker solution and more or less, as the developer says, it's quite a cool solution and a performant solution. So they could do their work quickly.
Yeah, you're almost your own customer, aren't you? When you've got your own development teams, you need your own infrastructure to support those teams. So you automatically know what the customer's going to need.
Yeah, you also get new techniques like AI with code assistant inside because our own developer says, hey, we need the new shit, the new stuff. We want to work with it. We want to increase speed. We want to get faster. We want to do a shorter way to market. And you also get the new innovation inside. And that's the nice thing on my position. I'm allowed to do the innovation. I'm allowed to do the architecture. One of the most interesting points, you have the customers. You could satisfy the customers. You could take their needs and bring it to the colleagues in the technique, describe them what we need and find a good solution. And
that's an interesting job. So you must see and deal with a lot of really cutting edge technology and solutions, particularly for those verticals like finance and medical. I mean, wow, you must be into all sorts of strange applications in that world.
Yeah, it's a really huge amount of application. The markets are changing. In healthcare, for example, it goes away from the big monolithic hospital information systems to small little silos connecting with FHIR to get the information to the right subsystem. And you have to be at the market, you have to be at the technique to understand the needs of the business. You have to understand how you could use which technology to satisfy the needs of the customers. And it's really interesting. It's really amazing.
I bet you've seen this market evolve, especially over the time that SHE has been operating. What does SHE stand for? You're going to tell me, I'm hoping. What does it mean?
We have a slogan. Always one IT in front, and that's the thing we live. We want to be at the pulse of the time. We want to bring new technology to our customers, to give them the best technology on the market which is available, and we do it with a very individual solution for each customer. So the customer is no number with us. They have their own personnel on our side, their own contact person, their technical account manager, and we are in a real strong combination with our customers in a strong relationship, and that is also the thing our customers are very proud of, that we have a long relationship. So most of our customers we have longer than 5 or 10 years, and as you know, you're also in the IT. If you have a customer more than 2 or 3 years, you must have done something right.
Yeah. I think it's one of the key differentiators for our service providers like yourself versus a hyperscaler. You provide a very personalized support and engagement with the customer, and customers value that because they know you understand their business, they trust you, they establish a trust relationship with you. And to have that level of service quality is really what I think our cloud providers excel at. Alex, if people want to find out more about SHE, where do they go?
They go best to www.she.net. You find everything on their homepage. And if you want to have further information, just email us under hello@she.net. Or you could contact me at LinkedIn. I'm also there. And then you get all the information you need.
Thank you very much, Alex. Appreciate your time.
Thank you, Guy.
Cheers.